Fall 1954, a spontaneous year, a year of hopes, fears, laughs, and tears. Well, aren't they all? But this year at the University of Houston, our 21st year, was one of many changes in ideas and views. That was the year we met Lieutenant General A.D. Bruce. He became our third president, a wonderful man, a fine leader, and a great educator. He came, saw, and conquered the loyalty of the university student body and faculty alike. You there listening, do you remember? As the new president took over, we lost our first president, old friend and colleague, Dr. Edison E. Oberholzer. Alums and ex-students stopped, remembered, and paid tribute to a great man who lived to see his dream come true, the building of a great university for the city of Houston, 21 years old. We had grown into the second largest university in Texas. We had been accepted into the Southern Association of Colleges and Secondary Schools. We had come of age. As September took over, classes began. We noticed the new look around the campus, the new architecture and psychology buildings, and best loved of all, the new swimming pool. Soon it teemed with lovely co-eds, shortly followed by hundreds of Husky College men, shortly followed by an 8% increase in the enrollment. Well, it may not have caused the increase, but it certainly didn't drive anyone away. Remember the afternoon of September the 18th? You remember where you were? Most of us were at the Baylor game in Waco, and our spirits dropped that hot, sunny Saturday afternoon. The score? Well, we won't mention it, because life had to go on, which it did the following Monday. The whirl of rush for the Greeks began, mixed-up freshmen, confused members, a party every night, the whirl and bustle, and then pledging. Elections confused the issue even more, voting, re-voting, till we finally had picked our council for the year. The first assembly meeting of the year convened, shortly followed by the second, very shortly followed by the third. Those of you who were there will remember the whys and wherefores of the whole confused situation. It's funny now, at the time, tragic. The class of 58 will connect the freshman torchlight parade with this year. We paraded through downtown Houston with lighted torches guiding our way, and ended up serenading the occupants of the Rice Hotel with the Cougar Fight Song. Ed Gerlach. Does that name ring a bell? His band played at almost every social function during the year. One of them you will remember was the Sadie Hawkins Dance. Yes, we had a great time. Varsity Varieties auditions were well underway. Hedy Lamarr lived in Houston that year and acted as chief advisor to the 55 VV production. And then homecoming took over center stage, where the floats were the best that we had ever seen as they drifted past the skyscrapers of downtown Houston, brightening the shadows that fell that misty day. At 2 that afternoon, we witnessed the game between Arkansas and the Cougars. We didn't win, but we had every past homecoming queen presented at the halftime ceremony. A few of us mopped our brows as the flashcard section performed as they had never done before. We were proud, and we shivered a little as the Cougar band stood facing us, greater in number than ever before. Yes, we were proud, and we listened deathly still as the band played the alma mater. December. And Varsity Varieties, the annual all-student production. Rehearsals, yes, rehearsals and more rehearsals, resulting in the most entertaining VV that we had ever seen. Soon after, Christmas spread throughout the world and across our campus. Remember that year? The year that the Christmas tree and toys for the kids in the village burned with the village recreation center? And do you remember the spontaneous, joyous burst of giving that swept across the campus, through the dorms, through the meetings in Cougar Den, through students all over the campus? The kids had their Christmas. And maybe you learned a little about the spirit of Christmas at the University of Houston in December 1954. Remember?